Hey everybody, welcome to Mainly Movies. The second trailer slash sneak peek for Black Adam was released last weekend during DC's panel at San Diego Comic-Con. I did have the opportunity to be there, so unlike my typical trailer reactions, I actually already saw this trailer when it premiered in Hall H, but I still wanted to react to and specifically talk about it on the channel. We got our first trailer about a month ago, and it was okay, but didn't really do anything to get me super excited for the movie. I know this has been Dwayne Johnson's superhero passion project for quite some time now, and I figured it would be a movie I would like, but it wasn't until the SDCC panel and the extended preview sneak peek that I finally really got the sense of what this movie was going to be. So let's check it out.
My powers are not a gift.
So this is much shorter than what we saw in Hall H.
But a curse. Born out of rage. Black Adam.
Dr. Fate.
You believe you are not worthy. But you have two paths.
Definitely taking a very dramatic approach with this trailer.
Or you can be its savior. The world needed a hero.
Instead, it got me.
Okay, so October. So I think this is actually the soonest, we're getting something that's actually had a big panel at Comic-Con for movies at least. So I gotta say, the trailer that was released online is much shorter and kind of maybe less impressive than what we got in Hall H. At the time, I guess I didn't realize that it seemed like it flowed as one big trailer, so they just gave us an extended sequence at the beginning, which is what really sold me on it. It's very action-packed and very brutal. Not kind of what... we get some brutality and intense action from DC movies in the past, but it was intense. The action looked really good. It's kind of... maybe his emergence here into this story, his awakening, is what we got to see at Comic-Con. So that looked really good, really exciting, very, like I said, action-packed. This takes, this definitely has some action to it. We get to see some of the JSA members there, so Hawkman, Dr. Fate, a little tiny bit of Atom Smasher we saw here. Got a lot more of those from the other extended part of the trailer, I guess. So they seem to have, those other additional characters seem to have a good deal more involvement in the story than this trailer maybe necessarily lets on. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. This trailer also takes a very dramatic approach, maybe even a little over dramatic, but I think it works because this is a character that is coming from another time period, basically. It's from, I don't know exactly how long, thousands of years, that he's not been kind of around people. And so it looks good. And again, with the big things here, the big takeaways for me for this movie and this trailer, first of all, the action, which we get a sneak peek, fittingly, in the SDCC sneak peek. But we get a sneak peek of that here, but it seems like it's going to be more impressive on the whole when we get the actual movie. But the other big thing that I get from this is just, like, the passion that Dwayne Johnson has for this movie and for this role. Like, he's taken this seriously, and he seems to really enjoy this character. And maybe it's going to be a little over dramatic, maybe it's going to be come across a little silly in its, like, over seriousness, but I think it has the potential to work. Again, this is not a character I'm familiar with. I know that there's a connection, kind of an antagonistic connection with Shazam, But then, that's about all I know heading into this in terms of the character. I know a little bit about some of these JSA characters, but again, not anything substantial. So I'm still, though, I gotta say, I'm excited. I'm much more excited for this movie now, after Comic-Con, than I was before Comic-Con. And, obviously some of the Hall H, impressiveness and the lightning and stuff that he was doing in the room probably contributes a little bit to my excitement there. But even just the clips that we got in this trailer, I think this has at least potential to be something exciting at the very least. Where, exactly how this is going to fit into everything within the DCEU, we'll see. I suspect we're probably going to see its kind of introduction into the main DCEU kind of everything through Shazam at some point. But I'm excited for it. So that's just my take on this sneak peek kind of teaser trailer too. But what about you? Are you excited for Black Adam? Excited that this is finally coming out? Or are you kind of not interested in Dwayne Johnson's superhero movie here? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Alright, so if you got some enjoyment or insight out of this reaction, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe here at it to see more videos like this, as well as movie reviews. Till next time, this has been Alyssa with Mainly Movies, the way life should be.